On today's show, SpaceX tries once again to land a reusable rocket in the middle of the ocean. And MIT shows off a touchscreen that fits on your thumbnail.
And some kids are getting to use future tech to learn in new, incredible ways. It's Tomorrow Daily.
Greetings, citizens of the internet. Welcome to Tomorrow Daily, the best geek talk show in the known universe. I'm Ashley Esqueda. Joining me as always, the best, the one, the only, Khail Anonymous.
Hey, how's it going?
It's pretty great.
Yeah, you had a Star Wars weekend.
I had an action-packed weekend. Do you want me to do the thing now?
So real quick, she went to Star Wars Celebration on Friday. She got a chance to experience it. She said she was going to buy me a t-shirt.
I promised I'd buy you a t-shirt, and I did.
Let's see what it is. Oh!
I got you a shirt that says, here, it's to go to my camera. It says, visit the Death Star.
It's no moon.
It's no moon.
That's
so there's
great.
Your shirt. There's your shirt.
Yeah, awesome. I said I didn't want one that was like Star Wars.
For celebration. Yeah, I didn't want you to, but I wanted to get
so.
Something cool and stylish, and that seemed
cool.
like a good one. And I hope it fits you.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, so there's your
really
shirt.
Good.
Fancy.
I'm ruining the mic. Sorry.
We're going to get fancy about it. So,
okay, cool.
All right, with that being said, let's hit the headlines. So you're going to see a video of this, and you're going to be a little bit freaked out, but it's pretty cool. So MIT Media Lab just unveiled what they're calling Nail-O, like bingo, but Nail-O. And it's a nail-mounted gesture input surface, which really translates to it's a little tiny trackpad for your thumb. It goes out right on your thumbnail. Check this, look at it.
Ugh.
Weird, right? So weird. So you're seeing, if you're just listening, you're seeing a person making a square on their thumb with this like crazy device on it, and they're making little designs that are showing up on a Nexus cell phone. So it'll transmit data via Bluetooth to a smartphone or PC, and they're saying you can top it with nail art. So they were saying it won't be as obvious.
So yeah, hide it.
You can hide it a little bit. You can make it kind of cool, so it won't totally be weird looking. They said the commercial version, they would have like maybe switchable like top surfaces so that you could match it with your outfit or whatever.
Nice, yeah.
Kind of cool. And then they gave a couple of different examples of when you would sort of need to use this. And because at first I'm like, why do we need this? What is this? But then they mentioned how people would sort of use this, and I thought to myself, okay, that actually makes a lot of sense. So engineers who are sort of soldering something and using both hands, if they need to do something really quick, like a swipe gesture, that would sort of either help them maybe zoom in on printed circuit board designs, like while they're soldering, like that might be a really good use for it. They also offered up a mobile typing app for punctuations or emoticons without switching keyboards. So, you know, on all of your phones, you have to switch to like an emoji keyboard, or your punctuation, it's like a different space on your keyboard. That was one of the other examples.
Emojis. I will come to your house.
Do not use this for emojis. And then also they did tests involving 5 different gestures, and they actually had over 92% accuracy in their test results, which is pretty good.
That is incredible for a new technology. I didn't hear them say AR, because that would be pretty cool if you're wearing your goggles and you're seeing like you're seeing a list, you're like cooking or something, and you're seeing the big list and you're kind of scrolling through your list.
That would be a really good use of, like, if you were to make it work via Bluetooth with a HoloLens or with you know, a Gear VR or something like that.
You're not going to want to hold a controller. You're going to want it to be intuitive. So you're going to, like, you have a little thing on your finger and you can scroll through and move around, and you don't have to have like a controller or a glove or.
Can you imagine flipping through your email that way, just like 1 1 1 1 1? And it's very inconspicuous, obviously. So if there was a situation in which you wanted to be a little bit more subtle, maybe you were at a meeting or something and you flip through your email. And they said 3 years out, approximately, for a commercial release.
That's not fast enough.
And not fast enough, but you know, maybe the technology will get better and they'll be able to do it quicker. But they said they think right now about 3 years out. And also my biggest question was, what about accidental presses? Like, what if you accidentally touch your thumb? Because I do that all the time. Like, I'm always fiddling around with my thumbnails and my fingernails and stuff.
You suck your thumb.
I do every day before I go to bed. And so Siri, like to activate Siri or something, they said it would be like Siri, in which you would have like maybe a 2-second intentional press to like activate the touchscreen.
Okay.
The touchpad. Yeah. So there you go. It's called Nail-O. How weird is that? But hashtag of the day today, TD Nail. And my question is, what kind of tech would you want on your thumbnail? Like, aside from a touchpad, like what's something, a piece of technology that you would want made so small that it can fit on your thumbnail? Aside from Paul Rudd as Ant-Man. Just keep them on your thumb. Just carry them around.
Yeah,
Have them fight crime for you.
How about like a little? It's like it gives you like a burst of energy. So like an energy boost thing. So I'm just like, man, I am real tired. Whoa, I'm wired. You know what I mean?
It's like 5 hours.
That's all you do is you just do that, and it's quick. It's easy. You don't need a cup of coffee.
All right, I like that.
You're on the
Instant
job.
caffeine.
Yeah, you need a boost.
I like that.
What about you?
I think for me it would be I would like to, like, right after I wake up, I would like for some way to like record my dreams, like to be able to wake up and be like, I'd like to record that, and then like you like tap your thumb, so you don't have to move or like start up anything.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's
like
really
it's like,
one.
I want to record that and rewatch it, and then you just like hit like tap your thumb a couple times or something, and then it like sends that to some device, of course, that you're hooked up to wirelessly, because you're half cyborg. That's my future that I would like us all to live in. So there you go.
Nice.
Yeah.
Like
I'm moving forward in the future, guys. I'm just like combining it with other stuff.
Okay.
All right, tell me about this fabulous school.
Okay, so one of the best things that you can use tech for is for teaching, I think.
True.
And what this company called zSpace has decided to help kids learn in the way that I learn the best, which is learning by doing. And that is through AR and VR. Well, less VR and more AR.
Okay.
What they have created is this giant screen that works with these 3D glasses that the kids put on. And the screen tracks where they're looking. And because of that, they can create almost an interactive digital space for them to work with.
That is amazing.
So they want to teach them through all different things, science and nature and all these different types of things. So one of the examples they gave was you can see the human heart. You can pick it up. You use a stylus. You can pick up the heart, peel back layers, and look at it the way it works. You'll see this kid's using he's interacting with robotics. So it's not just putting on a VR headset and disappearing into this world and not interacting. You have kids learning through interaction and learning through doing. Another one of the ones that they have on here is, I don't know if you did this when you were in grade school, but you can dissect an owl pellet. So like owl droppings, and you dissect it, and you find like a mouse head, and you find like mouse feet and stuff like that. But you see how like the digestive system and stuff works. So you can digitally do the the deed and find all your rat droppings.
Dig through owl poo virtually.
So so they're hoping to use science, evolution, history, and all that kind of stuff.
I really like how collaborative this is. Like, because if we had virtual reality headsets and we were learning, like you were saying, we would just put on a headset and then we'd never interact with anybody around us. But this seems like, see, they're all like talking to each other and they're both looking at the same thing and kind of, like getting into it together. Yeah,
and that's the whole goal of zSpace, is to not have these kids disappear off into this world, but to interact and
do that
to
at
be
home.
They've got their phones.
Yeah.
So yeah, there you go. They're hoping to bring this to more classes. Right now, it's kind of just touring and going to specific schools. So.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, there you go.
Maybe there's one locally. We should go see if maybe they have a local school.
Just go to an elementary school. Just show up.
Just show up and be like, hey guys, we're Tomorrow Daily, and of course, all the kids will know us because we're so popular.
Hey, Grandma and Grandpa, get out of here. We got to finish watching our Vine videos.
Where are these old people? Get them out of here.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I really like that. That's super cool.
I like when we're starting to use the AR and the VR, not to just like, look, I recreated Zelda, but like to actually teach. Because one of the things that they brought up was, what is it? Where object in motion stays in motion?
Yeah, Newton's law.
Yeah,
is that Newton's?
Yeah, sure.
Newton's law?
But they said that it was hard for kids to kind of grasp what that meant, because we don't have zero gravity in which to show that as an example.
Okay.
So they were able to show it in this virtual reality space of an object continuously going without having any constrictions. So yeah, it's able to show you things that you can't learn in our own universe. So
I like that. I like that a lot. That's awesome.
I love it. Good job, zSpace.
Super cool. Okay, I'm going to tell you a little bit about SpaceX. So we were super Star Wars wasted last Thursday, so we kind of forgot to go over this.
Star Wars drunk, yep.
We were drunk on Star Wars. We're sorry, everybody. But SpaceX last Wednesday attempted a third round of to try to land one of their rockets. The Falcon 9 rocket on a barge in the middle of the ocean. Here it goes. It's so close. Look at, wait. And you think, oh my gosh, did they do it? I think they did it. And then all of a sudden, as the smoke is about to clear, Oh, it falls over. The rocket falls over, and it didn't work.
SpaceX, no.
And then,
oh, no!
There's an explosion. It's terrible.
SpaceX, no.
That's why I love this GoPro footage from the actual barge. Like, check this out. So here it is. It's like, boom, and then not so good. So they were really close this time. So the first time, it was too fast. It just literally exploded. It was not good. The second time, it missed the platform entirely, went right into the drink. It didn't even hit the barge, just went right into the water. And then the third time was this time. So
okay, what have they said? Have they said a response to this? Because they usually have a like, well, we know that it was this one time, but science takes multiple tries.
Very true, very true. So Elon Musk said it failed due to a, quote, slower than expected throttle valve response. So they're getting closer. And I think that every time that they kind of do this, they learn a little more about, you know, what exactly needs to be done. I know that they delayed this launch, this Falcon 9 launch for, I think 1 or 2 times because of weather. So I think that they sort of know that for now, like, they really can't do this unless it's under, like, the most optimal of circumstances. But it wasn't a total failure. They actually sent up supplies and cargo, scientific cargo, to the International Space Station, which there was a really great picture of one of the astronauts up there taking a picture with it in the background, like out the window. And there's like Earth behind it. It was so weird. And she was dressed, I think she was dressed up in like a Star Trek outfit. It was great.
Whoa.
So fantastic. So yeah, it tipped over on the platform, didn't quite hit the target perfectly. They're saying it's 2 months until the next attempt. So we have another about 8 weeks or so until they try it again. But I like that they're not stopping. They're not going to be like, you know, third time, forget it. I mean, I guess it just can't be done. They're determined.
Well, I hope they don't give up. Like,
I don't think they will.
I would love to. I'd love for this thing to work out for them.
I mean, like they're so
the
close.
more of this stuff, like the more I just get this the internet and that sort of mentality's way of like. Every time it fails, they're like, see, it's not going to work, instead of realizing that science takes multiple tries to, like, get stuff right sometimes.
Well, and failure is just part of science. I mean, that's...
And life.
And life in general. I mean, it's just, nobody ever accomplished something without some kind of failure behind it. So, I think that they're very well aware of this. And, you know, it could really revolutionize not only commercial space flight in the way that, you know, maybe we'd be able to get things back and forth, but it's just makes space flight so much cheaper. Mm-hmm. So, or even just getting things to and from, you know, the International Space Station in general, it just make it so much cheaper.
Yeah, so cut them a break, cross your fingers.
Yeah, give them some encouragement.
Pray to your space gods.
Pray to your whatever it is that you do, do those things. And yeah, so maybe fourth time will be a charm. It wasn't the third time. I was hoping it was, and they were so close. And I got so excited when I was watching it, and I was just like, come on, come on, come on, they're gonna do it, they're gonna do it.
Blowing on your screen to tip it back.
And then it just tipped over, and I was like, oh no, and then it exploded, and I was like, oh. Like, it was just the most depressing. Like, it was terrible.
Yeah,
but you know,
played the prices right there.
I know. Yeah, so that's what happened with SpaceX. We just want to keep you posted because I know we follow this pretty closely. Like, we're really excited to see what happens. So we're gonna take a quick break. We'll be right back with a Backer Hack It that I know you will be super interested in, and I think you're gonna be excited. And then we have your user feedback about Star Wars, which is really good.
Woo!
And we have our phone toggle for the day. So don't look away. It's Tomorrow Daily. Welcome back to the show. It's Monday, which means it's time to talk about a crowdfunding effort that we're maybe a little bit excited about, or maybe not. This is Backer Hack It. All right, this week we're talking about a virtual reality headset. It's called Whereality Sky. Whereality Sky. It's portable. You can fold it up and put it in your pocket.
That I like.
Okay, it's a headset.
Like, all right, cool.
It uses your smartphone, 5 to 6 inch smartphone. Here it is. So you're going to see a little bit of this video of people using it, and it is basically a VR optics headset with a 150-degree field of view, which is impressive compared to other VR headsets. They said on their Kickstarter that most other headsets are between 90 and 100 degrees. So it's quite a bit more, the field of view is quite a bit bigger, which is good. They are using a very interesting piece of technology for the lens on this. So what they're using is they're using what is called a double Fresnel lens, and it's technology that was developed by Lockheed Martin for defense and aerospace industries.
Okay.
So it's serious. Like, this is really serious. The lens is really thick, and it looks like Mr. Magoo glasses. Like, they're really weird.
Right.
And I think we have another video like showing
like
off the actual
Professor Farnsworth glasses?
Yes,
Okay.
like Professor Farnsworth in Futurama. It's exactly like that. So they're saying that the open design of these, this foldable headset and the expanded field of vision is going to eliminate a lot of the motion and simulation sickness that people report when they use things like the Oculus Rift DK2.
Yeah.
And they also are saying that it will, because of the field of vision, they will also eliminate a lot of eye strain. So there's a lot of eye strain involved in VR that might not be there with this particular type of headset. Okay. There's also removable blinders on the side, so if you want to like close off the world around you, you can like put the blinders on. It's kind of weird. So, okay, so they have this video. It shows you like, okay, here's all the different degrees of field of vision. So here's tablets, 25 degrees. You get a laptop, also 45 degrees, field of vision. And then, oh, here's their flat screen TV, 60 degrees. So you're thinking of like how many degrees wide you can see. So flat screen TV, 60 degrees, movie theater, 75 degrees, which is pretty good, 75 degrees theater. And then 110 degrees field of vision IMAX screen, and then their headset's 150. So they're saying it's a pretty big field of vision. It's almost entirely like from one side to the other, which is kind of crazy. So yeah, 150 degrees, Whereality Sky. Hopefully they have an actual image of like, there it is. So there's the device. The lenses, you can see, look how thick they are.
I like that they're shaped like actual glasses.
They're really they're super thick.
Okay, so it's a Kickstarter. So how much are they trying to raise, and how much does it cost?
Okay, so they want, well, let me tell you how much it costs first.
Okay.
Okay, to back it, it's going to cost you $69. Not bad.
And you get a pair. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right.
$69 is a pre-order.
Yeah.
And let me see. Actually, Logan, can we get this shot really quick? I just want to show everybody. So that's the image right there. That's what it looks like. It's like a really weird, like headset kind of thing. That's like, so see that?
Yeah.
It's kind of bizarre. Yeah. $69. Pretty good. Not counting the cost of your phone.
Good.
They want $100,000, which isn't a huge goal.
No, it's not.
And they have about half that, and they've got 15 days left. So they're about halfway there.
All right, yeah.
So maybe they'll make it, maybe they won't.
And it flattens down, it goes in your pocket.
Foldable, you can put it right in your pocket. What do you think?
Yep, back it.
You in?
Yeah, because Google Cardboard, I've always said, is amazing and incredible.
$30.
And this is just taking it from the non-crappy version of that for a little bit more. And, you know, that sort of VR experience. I was telling, I think, producer Logan that your camera has that ability where you can take a picture and do like that thing where you look around and you can get a 360-degree look at where you are. Well, you just pop that in one of these and you can show somebody, look, I went to Disney World, look at this 360, or we could show you the studio, what it looks like.
Very true.
360 degrees. So, I mean, we're moving towards that sort of photo experience. So, yeah, definitely. What is it, $60? Yeah. Yeah. $70. Once you try out Google Cardboard, you'll get exactly why this sort of like portable, easy
super
to
fun.
use is super cool.
So yeah, $69 to back it. Ships in October this year, so it's this year. Pretty good. I guess that's the targeted ship date. We never know about delays, guys. We take no responsibility for delays. But yeah, that's what it's called. Whereality Sky is the name of it. So I
like it.
I'll back it too. I say I'm in. Under $100? Okay.
Very cool.
Pretty cool. All right, guys, it's time to talk about what you think of the show. And we're pretty excited because it's all about Star Wars. So here's your user feedback. You realize I'm never going to have a good segue for that. It's just like, oh, hey, guys, it's time to talk about what you think.
So you guys exist. Let's see what you guys have to say.
Hey, wait a minute. There's people watching. Okay, so Frank wrote into us, this is TD Star Wars is the hashtag. We were saying, what are you excited about? Who are you excited about seeing? Who's your favorite character from the new trailer? It could be an old character. It's all good. And Frank said, I'm excited to see the new villain or villains, new droids, new Jedis, Solo and Chewie.
Yeah.
Star Wars, I love that.
I love how they can just show us one new, like, because there's going to be more trailers. They can be like, this next one we're going to show Leia. Oh, this next one we're going to show, Luke. And they can just stretch it out.
They can totally stretch it out.
Han and Chewie were a good start.
That was a good moment.
Real good
start.
moment.
August wrote in and said, I'm with Khail Anonymous on this one. I want to see the villain and what he's capable of.
Yeah, August. He's scary. He was scary for the 5 seconds he was in the trailer. He's like,
yeah, and then everyone was like,
you win.
Okay, all right, I give up.
You win, bro.
Daniel wrote in and said, I agree with Ashley about having the trilogy be for my generation. I just want to see the older characters be part of the movie. Totally agree. I think they're an integral part. You have to have them as part of it.
You just say, like, did I do that too? It's like, yeah, he's right. I said that. Yeah, we both.
But I think that he agrees about the generation thing. Okay. Where it's like, this feels like it's going to be my generation Star Wars.
That's cool. To see it in the theater and whatnot.
Yeah, and it's not going to be made for kids. Like, I felt like the prequels were made for kids, and I was already an adult by then. I feel like I missed out, and I feel like this is the trilogy that's going to be made for me. And then lastly, we got an email from Jimmy H. And he says, I was 11 when I saw Star Wars in the theater. My dad took me and I loved it. So when I saw the latest trailer, I got so choked up. No other Star Wars got me so emotional. I was thinking to myself, yes, they did it. The whole feeling I had nearly 40 years ago came back. I'm so happy at what they did. They captured all the elements of the original series. I always wanted to see the later films made, not the prequels. For me, that newest trailer is perfect. I'm so happy to get to experience a film that needed to be made. I feel we needed another series of films to close the Star Wars saga. And then he says, I like Boba Fett. I think he's a great character. I don't know much about the expanded universe, but from the movie, he is a complex character and will hopefully play a big role in the new movies. I also like Jango Fett in the prequels, so a lot of history to be played out. That's what Jimmy H said.
Well, it depends on whether or not J.J. Abrams believes that Boba Fett's dead or not.
I know. That's gonna be
they retconned all those books. So
they did. So it could be
Boba Fett may be
dead.
dead. Oh man, if
actually he wouldn't be dead, he'd just be digesting.
The second JJ, like if JJ puts Boba Fett in there,
people are once he
that's the one he's gonna get super smug about when people are like, oh my god, Boba Fett's back. He's gonna be like,
yep,
yeah, you love me.
Yeah. I pulled him out.
He'll be the biggest hero of all time if he brings back Boba Fett. J.J. Abrams they'll construct monuments to him.
He's being digested by a Sarlacc currently, so if they can find a way to get him out of there, I will be impressed.
I'm one of the rare few human beings that couldn't give a crap about Boba Fett. I don't really.
He's that guy.
I don't really care. I don't care. Not positive or negative. But I know that people will make monuments.
People lose their minds.
To Jabrams for sure.
Yes, Jabrams. So. Of course, that was your Star Wars feedback, and now it is time for a very special Photographer of the Day. So we have some folks who write into the show who are kind of like, I would consider them super fans. Like, they write in every day, they're always part of user feedback, they love the show. One of those people is Gail. And Gail writes in today, or last week, and he says, any chance this would be a photographer choice? My wife and I are expecting our first.
Oh my God!
Taken with a Lumia 520. That is, you and your wife, congratulations on your brand new.
Yeah, congratulations, Gail. Whoa!
Is that a squirrel? I don't know. It could be a baby.
Is this a shot from space?
Shot from space. Oh yeah, that was taken from the ISS.
Oh, this is amazing.
Best news ever. Congratulations, Gail, Neil Gill. He's got like a whole thing on Twitter. It's like a long name. So
and what camera did he use?
A Lumia 520 to take that picture.
They have that app where you can see pregnancy?
Oh yeah, totally. You just hold the phone. Nobody knows that about Windows Phone. It's a secret app.
That's super cool. Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah, congrats.
That's awesome.
Mazel tov, whatever other congratulatory phrases we can throw out. Confetti, all that stuff. Genghis is really excited for you.
Yeah, very cool.
Congratulations. So yeah, I thought that was a really good photography.
Yeah.
If you guys want to share your photography, feel free to send it to tomorrow@cnet.com. Include what phone you took it with. Give us a little story about it. We always like hearing stories. And of course, you can send in show ideas. You can send in story ideas, whatever you want.
Send in babies?
Send in your baby. That's fine. You can do that. I mean, I don't know how you do it via email. That's kind of weird. But if you can figure that out.
An attachment.
Oh yeah, send it in an attachment.
Or put it in a Dropbox and we'll get your baby.
Dropbox it to us, yeah. It's probably a little too big as an attachment via email. Probably there's a limit there.
You need to use Meg Upload.
Yeah, definitely. Or like you send it or something. All right. And then if you want to find us on social media, we're on Snapchat, Tumblr, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. We're on Tomorrow Daily on all those things, and Tomorrow Daily TV on Google+.
And if you're watching on YouTube, like, favorite, and subscribe, and leave a comment. And if you're listening on the iTunes podcast, you missed the baby picture.
You did.
But don't forget to rate and review, and thank you for your follow. So there you go. And don't forget to follow us on our personal Twitters. I'm at Khail Anonymous.
And I'm at Ashley Esqueda, and that's it for the show today. We'll be back tomorrow with a weird, wonderful world of technology, science facts, science fiction blowing up together in our faces in the best way possible. Good?
Yeah, true enough.
All right, until then, be good humans. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.